Hello everybody. Alright, very strange. I've got myself up on my iPad to see what the heck is going on. I hope you guys can hear me. This should be interesting, that's for sure. This is only like my second stream from both YouTube and Twitch, so I'm using Streamlabs. Hopefully it goes okay. I have a shop update Friday, and none of my bags are ready to even be photographed. So, yeah. Can hear you fine? Yay, you can hear me. Okay. I can read chat over here too, but like, obviously I'm going to be working, so it'll be hard to see everything, but I'm glad you can hear me. If it gets to be a little weird with like how loud the sewing machine sounds are, let me know, because the microphone is like over here. You can't see that, but yeah. Anyway. And the interview, y'all got new jobs in Chicago with a 17K raise. Woo! Yay for a raise. Sally Ann, thanks for joining us all the way from the UK, because I would definitely not be awake at midnight. In fact, last night I was asleep at 8:30. So that just tells you how tired I was. Alright, so tonight we are finishing up working on our tote bags. I have 5 of them to do. No, 6. I have 6. One's just like a regular tote bag, and the other one is the rest are all like big ones, right? And I have to put handles on them. So, yeah. Anyways, maybe I should share. Oh, I don't have anything. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, actually, I do want to share this on Instagram, so let's story. Let's oh man, I was so confused for a second. Because I saw comments on the screen over here, my laptop, and no comments over there, and I was very confused for a second. And then I realized they came from Twitch. So, Bobo3327, thanks for lurking. Okay, what are we saying? We're live on YouTube right now to sew some bags and chat. Come join. Nope. Okay, so Instagram on stories moved where the like download button is, like to download the story. So it's right where you would put like the post, and it's infuriating because I keep downloading the stories when I don't need to instead of just posting them. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so I need to fold this down by like 1/2 inch. And I might have to put my walking foot on, or like my even feed foot, because it's straight on the leather, so I take it off with those sewing masks, and I don't like to switch them back and forth like a bajillion times, but I will if I have to. So you guys tell me what you're up to. What are you doing? How's your week been? My week started out weird. Had a migraine on Monday. Love that. I don't actually love that at all. But, yep, that's how my day went. Then I worked in the store yesterday. And, now it's Wednesday. So, and it feels like the week has just flown right by. Did almost nothing all day today. Then, about an hour ago, remembered that, oh yeah, I have streams tonight. So, that's how it's going. You know what? I'm definitely going to put on the other foot because I really don't want to mess up this bag. So this is my even feed foot, and it has been a game changer for sewing leather, because it basically prevents it from stretching too much as I sew. Oh yeah, the sewing clips are great too. Sally Ann said, I have those sewing clips, it's game changer. Yes, especially when you're sewing leather or something you don't want to put like a permanent hole in, like certain silks and taffetas a lot. Like the pinhole, you can see it afterwards. So Nicole said, hell hath no fury like a migraine, been forever since I've sewn anything, writing my third novel, want to make some skirts when it's done. Yes, make some skirts. Give yourself a little brain break after all the thinking and writing and all that. Sometimes even, like, I find when I'm really stuck on something, just changing activities will loosen up my brain enough that I can focus on the one I was stuck on. So, not that I have any tips for, like, if you have writer's block or whatever, because, not a writer, but could be an option if it ever comes to that for you. I don't think I folded this down enough. Okay, here goes. Good vibes. Yep. I use my walking foot for most things. I take it off when I'm sewing masks because I found they get stuck. But for pretty much everything else, I need it. So, and I tend, like, if I know I'm not going to use the even feed foot, then I will take it off and I will batch sew, like, a lot of things, so I don't need to put it back on again because it's kind of a pain in the butt. This one's going to be, it's a nice, like, navy blue, which I really like. And The only thing is because I to use like nylon webbing for handles, I can rarely get the cotton stuff in a color that is an exact match. Like if I use nylon, which is essentially just plastic, then I could get it to match exactly, but I cannot do that. I cannot do that with cotton. Yeah. It's quite annoying because I have to put black handles on this. And I would really like them to be navy blue, but can't have everything now, can we? I think it won't matter so much, but it will matter more when I get to the purple one. Just saw a shadow and thought it was a spider. I do not want it to be a spider, so. Okay, so what has everybody been up to? Because it feels like it's been a while since I streamed, at least here on YouTube. I know we're also on Twitch. And last time we streamed on YouTube, y'all were very distracting. So okay. One's done for now. Where did yeah. Okay, because I wasn't smart enough to do this beforehand, I'm just going to move these little dots further down to mark where the handle goes. So I can still see it later. Fine line between participating and distracting. Definitely. I mean, it was really fun last time. But I just didn't get as much work done as I normally do. So, like, I'm not going to complain about that. This one I just need to trim a little bit here at the top too. So I got these left-handed scissors and it's been an adjustment to try and figure out how I'm supposed to use them. because I'm so used to using right-handed scissors and having to like look to the opposite side of where I'm cutting, like look on this side and not the, like look on like this side and not this side when I'm cutting. It's just, they're very interesting. I'm having a go at making a corset at the moment. Quite difficult, but learning lots of techniques on my third. Honestly, I've only ever made one corset in my life, and I only made it because I had to for school. Like, it was just part of the curriculum, and I'm not sure I would want to do that again. I mean, I've been tempted because there's all this talk about corsets on YouTube these days, but like, I have no desire to wear one. I don't like the pressure of things on my tummy, like just even giving me shape. Like shapewear makes me feel like I am being suffocated, so I don't think a corset would be like the best idea to make for myself. But you know, that's just me, and I definitely don't want to make a custom one for anybody, so yeah. Okay, so this, like, what I'm doing right now is kind of new for me. Like, I haven't really, anytime I've sewn these bags in the past, I've just sort of, like, left the top, raw, I guess. And I've never hemmed it, because I mean, I don't need to. It's leather, it doesn't fray. But I just wanted to have it, give it a little more body, I guess, and a little more structure. So I decided for this round of them, I'm going to fold it over. We're going to see how it works out. So far, I'm liking the look of it. So, yeah. Hello. Okay, let's do this. Feel free to leave any comments or questions, I guess, you have in the chat, and I'll answer them as I see them. This leather's not quite as stretchy as the last one. It's much smoother. p.m. is the shop update. I'm hoping I'm able to get everything done in the way that I want before then. I hate rushing, but like also I'm such a procrastinator that I know I will leave things to the last minute. And a lot of my creativity, my like ideas come to me like sort of in the final hours of things. Like yesterday I designed, I don't know, like 6 different earring styles that would have been great to release like on Friday. But I'm not sure if I'll have time to cut any of them and get them photographed. And that's like, that makes me really sad because like they're really cute and they would be really good for summer. But, you know, and then if I wait a whole month to release them, will the time have passed for them? Like, maybe people won't want them anymore, you know, in a month. Looking all over for my little snips, and they're like right there in front of my face. Move these dots down. Oh Jesus, I just like totally wrote on my sewing machine. Whoopsie daisies. Right before we went live, I was watching the XXL scrunchie vlog that came out like in the last day or so, or was it today? Maybe? I don't know. I'm obsessed with watching Tina's vlogs. She's actually from pretty close to me, like she lives in Belleville and I live in Kingston. That's less than an hour from me. And I'm okay familiar with Belleville. Been there lots. It's just really interesting to see someone killing it making scrunchies, and I love it. So it makes me so happy to watch her vlogs because every time she gets a new order, it feels like her success is my success. Just because, you know, Belleville is what we would consider local when shopping, so. I just think it's very cool to see her success. And it makes me think that, like, yeah, I'll be able to do that someday, you know? Even though, like, okay, so you often get told when, you know, not to compare yourself and where you are to other people. But I've been doing this for, like, 5 years or more. I mean, my business is technically less than 5 years old because I only registered it, you know, a couple years ago. But I have been doing something like this for over 5 years. And then some people, and like, I'm still barely getting by, right? But some people kind of just like show up and, or not show up, like they work hard, they work really hard, but it seems like they're an overnight success, you know? And it always feels like, oh, well, when is it going to be my time, right? Well, sometimes, like, that's how it feels. Like, oh, I want to put that back because it's very dirty over there. It just feels like it will never be my time, if that makes sense. These are all just thoughts that go on in my head. Like, when am I going to go viral? When am I going to get my big break kind of thing? But it'll happen, and it'll, you know, maybe I would kind of prefer it to be like slow and steady. Not a huge jump and then maybe like a huge drop off. But, you know, what can you do? Yeah. And I just want to know that my business is sustainable and that I don't necessarily need a part-time job to help me pay my bills. And, you know, the fear of, like, another 2020 happening, you know, with a huge economic impact on my life. Very lucky that I live in Canada and was able to get, like, CERB and all that, because it cut my income by a lot, especially, like, with YouTube and the stores I sell at being closed. And the store I work at was closed. So being self-employed and having that really was very helpful this past year, but it's scary to know that, like, the way the world is going, that could happen again. And so I just would very much like for my business to be, like, mostly self-sufficient, that I, you know, make enough money, I go viral. I hate the term going viral. I still, like, have, I don't know, not PTSD, but definitely, like, an aversion to making a super popular video on YouTube because of what happened with my what I eat in a day videos. Because all it did was give me, like, grief for the next 4 years. And I don't want to deal with that. So, you know, I would like to go semi-viral, but only with nice people. Can't have that, though, can we? It's a very close-up view of my sewing. Okay, are you guys on TikTok? Because I started a TikTok for my business, and I've been loving creating stuff over there. It's been so much fun. And yeah, it's a little casual and fun, and I know that, like, the more consistent you are with it, the more like, the more followers you get and stuff like that, but I just don't have the footage to post a bunch of videos right now. Like, I don't have video footage on my phone. So, you know, can't do that. I just watch TikTok videos, but I don't have an account. Well, I mean, you have to... Wait, do you have the app? Because if you're watching them on, like, Instagram, or basically if people just send them to you, then yeah, you don't need an account. But I guess you can watch them just if somebody sends you the link to it. But being on TikTok is kind of scary, too. Because, like, people will come for you if you say the wrong thing. I pissed off some people yesterday because there was this video of a community in Saskatchewan, and it was like, I think it was a reserve, and the government was distributing food because they have a huge COVID outbreak there, right? Like 200 people or something. And I said, you know, it's really interesting how they can mobilize getting food to these communities in a matter of days, when they ask for it. I mean, I didn't say that specifically, but, like, they can't manage to get them clean water. And, like, most comments were like, oh, yeah, right, like, they, you know, clean water's not that hard when you've had decades to figure it out, right? But then a bunch of people were like, they have to ask for help. They asked for help for this. I'm like, yeah, and they've been asking for clean water for decades. So, what makes this any different? Like, I absolutely think we should be doing everything in our power to make sure everyone in Canada who wants it gets clean water. It's, you know, human rights issue at this point. Like, yeah, anyways, people were not happy, and I think, like, the reason why my comment got so much traction is because I was, like, one of the first people to comment on it, and so it, like, comes up at the top, and, yeah, that's fine, but, like, geez, it's so interesting how there's so many people out there who are, like, they don't deserve anything. I'm like, absolutely wrong. We have come in, stolen their land, abused them, given them generational trauma, and trauma actually changes your DNA. So even if you are the child or, like, the grandchild of someone who went through a lot of trauma in your life, like significant trauma, it actually changes your DNA. So there's no, like, escaping it, right? And I just feel like we could be doing so much more than we actually are, and we don't care as much as we say we do because we're not doing everything we can. So, and I wish I had boatloads of money because I would probably just give it all away once my bills were paid, to, like, clean water projects and stuff like that. You know, if it was my money, that's what I would do with it. But that's me, so. Or I would try and support as many Indigenous artists as I possibly could. Because when you support a local business or a small business, the money stays in that community. Like, I think it's something like 70% of that, what you spend at a small business, stays in that community. Well, then why aren't we supporting Indigenous businesses? This is the last one to put the camera on the top on, and then we'll put the handles on everything. What time is it? It is 7:41. Okay. happening here. Something bad is happening. Oh god. It's stuck. That's not good. Not good at all. When you have to cut it out of the sewing machine, it's definitely not good. What am I making? I am making a leather bag right now. Well, I'm making a mess because it got stuck in the sewing machine, but we're gonna fix that. And right now I'm just hemming around the top of it. And then we're going to put the handles on. But I have 5 of them to do. Actually 6? Yeah, 6. So. And because I have a shop update on Friday. And I am not done with everything, and I haven't taken product photos. And I have to do that during the day, though, because it is too dark in this basement to do that at night. Okay. I think that's good, and I think you can go back here. Just line this all up here. Flat again. And okay. So. It's making some weird noises still. We make it through there. I think it skips some stitches. I saw some loops. I might have to come back after I'm done. Make sure. Sewing bags. Yes, they're actually going to be in my shop update this Friday at 8 p.m. And they're all made with recycled leather as well. Let's see what was going on over here. There's no skip stitches, actually. Oh, but there is that mess. That is a lot of... I don't know if you'll be able to see it if I stick it down here. But do you see that? All that thread there will eventually focus, I think. Well, it's just gonna not focus on it at all. Okay, cool. That's fine. Anyway, that is gross and I don't like it. I think I'm going to trim it off, which is then going to cut the thread and make this spot weak, and the needle, or like the thread will come out completely. So I'm gonna need to go back over it. The other one wasn't this bad. It's from the exact same material. Okay. I'm going to try this going the other way so that this is up. Give me a bit better visual, and it might stabilize it a bit. Again. Oh, cutting anything with my right hand is so weird. But it looks fine underneath, so we're gonna take it and right. Next up, we're putting on the handles. So we're going to turn this right side out. And then we will get the handles. So I've already cut, oh shoot. I've already cut the webbing that I need. So these will get folded up some, and just going to clip that. Actually, should I pre-sew them like this? TT Queen said, when my machine does that, my tension is usually too tight or I need to rethread it. Usually rethreading does the trick. Longtime watcher and fellow sewer, adore your channel. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give it a rethread because I don't want to be dealing with that nonsense, and that's usually when I get frustrated and give up, or take a break more than anything. And I really need to get these finished tonight so that I can photograph them tomorrow. I'm just going to fold the handles first in this super scientific way of just measuring it against the other one. These handles are actually made to be very fat arm friendly, so they're extra long, and that way, like, you can carry it. I've seen some people who are smaller, they will wear it crossbody, even with like how long the handles are, which I think is interesting. I would feel like I was stuck in a bag if I did that, but yeah, it can be done if you are on the thinner side. That's just not how they're intended. Okay, let's do some rethreading because I do not want to argue with this machine all night. Okay. Please cooperate. I know I overwork you, and you are underpaid because I don't pay you at all, and probably underappreciated, but I do love you, sewing machine, and I really would appreciate it if you just cooperated just a little bit. I know. How dare I ask that of you when you haven't had a vacation in like 3 years? Neither have I, so we're both in the same boat there. But like, come on. We're a team. When I get a vacation, you get a vacation. So, let's just cooperate, get our work done, and then you can have the rest of the night off just like me. Okay. Oops, let's make sure I put that back on. Yes, I do talk to my sewing machine. I find she's nicer when I do that. Okie dokie. Let's just see if I can sew down here. I'm going to try and sew around it in like a square to hold it in place. Stitch. Turn it. Okay, that looks good. And with the black, when I sew it on, you basically won't be able to see because I'm using matching thread, which is pretty rare that my thread matches. So, let's do that again. Like, I don't know, I've got the tension. Also because this is cotton webbing, I can't, normally I would light this on fire to stop it from fraying, but it's cotton, so that's just gonna catch it on fire in general, so I don't want to do that. So like this is how long the handles are. They're really long, because there's nothing worse as a fat person. You buy a tote bag and it doesn't fit over your arms, and then like you go to put on your, or it fits but barely, and then you put on your coat and suddenly it doesn't fit anymore. I refuse to sell a tote bag with handles like that. You guys bored out of your minds? Because I have no idea if I'm being entertaining at all. Eating sushi, you're keeping me company. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't really like sushi, but a lot of people do. It's really just a texture thing for me. Like, I cannot stand the different textures and stuff like that. Also, I like to eat rice with butter and not soy sauce, so. Okay. It is time to put the handles on. So we've got our bag down here, and inside it I've marked where the handles need to go. So we're going to match those up, and I just want to clip this here. And here. We're going to do the same on this side. I'll get it tacked by the handle. And 2. We'll sew these ones on, then I'll clip the other ones. Only the cooked stuff for me. To each their own. Exactly. I get told a lot that, like, my food preferences are so childish. That I'm a grown adult. I should eat the things we're all told we are supposed to eat. And the thing is that my food dislikes aren't because I don't like the flavor. It's because the texture in my mouth is like instantly makes me gag. And I can't control that. Like, I have no control over it. So, yeah. This is where it gets a little difficult because there's a lot under there. Actually, I'm gonna go crisscross. I know you can't really see right now. Did I move that? There we go. Okay, I'd say that went pretty well. Looks good. Gotta make sure I'm not accidentally sewing the thing underneath the rest of the bag. is it for this side, but we will have to do the other side next. Yeah. Oh, okay. I do fit in here crossbody. Interesting. Hadn't tried that before. Okay. So now we're just gonna do it on in the same way on the other side. This part takes a long time. Make sure nothing is tangled, because like that would be the worst. Can y'all still hear me? It says my audio's fine, but I like to check in and make sure. Can still hear you, even over the lawnmower outside. Well, yeah, that's pretty good, I would say. At first when you said lawnmower, I was like, wait, is there a lawnmower happening outside? There is not, because it's, 8 p.m. here. No one's mowing their lawn. Well, none of my neighbors, at least. But yeah. Are you making a cosplay outfit? No, I'm making a leather purse. Everything I make is made from recycled leather, and I make bags and accessories and such. 8 p.m. here too. Choice of suburbia. Always a mower unless it's raining. Yeah. All my neighbors are either older, like past retirement age, so they can do all that during the day, or they have young kids, so they don't want to be mowing when their kids are supposed to be sleeping. So thankfully no one's mowing the lawn right now, but the neighbors are so sensitive to noise here that they'll even make a noise complaint about my dog if she barks past 9 p.m. a few times, which is fun. 8:15 here in New York. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm so over twisting and turning this stuff around. Almost done though. Well, this one bag. Okay. So much thread on me, considering I hadn't been sewing all day, and I only put this outfit on to sew and do this. I have a lot of thread on me. Alright, last one on this bag. Oh no, gasp, a dog barking. Now my neighbor used to leave their barky dog out at 4 a.m. and it would bark for hours and they went back to bed. It's uncool. I leave my dog out at 5 a.m. but she just likes to lay in the grass while it's still cool out, so she doesn't do anything. And my dog mom brain is so attuned to her bark that if she barks even once or twice at 5 a.m. I shoot up half asleep and run out and get her. So yeah. I couldn't imagine just letting her bark for hours. Although sometimes there's no way to get her to stop because there's rabbits in our yard. They love our yard for some reason. And my dog thinks they're food, which is also unfortunate. So I have to yell before I put the dog out so the rabbits run away. This is going to be a tote style, on your website. Yes, it is. Because I'm all out of the large totes, the big honkin' ones. So I needed to restock. I've got a navy one, an electric purple, and then 3 black ones. One black one is shiny and really smooth, and then 2 like this one I'm doing right now, or one other like this one that's kind of a matte black. That's a little thicker. Yeah. I don't know how to describe it. It's just a worn in black leather, I guess. And then I have one of the other style, the smaller ones, but it's a faux leather. That will go up too, as long as I get it done in time. is done. Just in cutting the handles for the 5 bags I need, or I guess, yeah, the 6 bags, I almost used up all of the black webbing I bought, and I bought a lot of it. So, as you can see, the handles are ridiculously long. They're meant, like, I can fit through here if you want to wear it crossbody. So, yeah. It's very accommodating. Also, if you want to carry it like a different way, I like actually tying it like this. And you can carry it sort of like crook of your arm, on your arm, whatever. You can be creative with it. It's very basic, but it is the jumboest bag for carrying all of your stuff. Right. I really want to do the purple one next, just because. Love long handles, crossbody while I wrestle my kid in and out of stores. Exactly. Exactly. So this is the purple one. This is the color. It's a super soft purple leather. It has some like extra stitching on it where I sewed the slit of the skirt closed and where I sewed the zipper line closed. So it's pretty like plain on one side and then a bit more interesting on this side, which you guys can't see because the lighting. But it'll still have black handles because matching black webbing is nearly impossible. Okay, I'm just gonna fold these back again. Gotta make sure that you have it straight. Well, yep, okay, those ones are folded back. Let's do these ones. I am very tempted, if I can get away with it on Friday, if I get enough of my stuff done, that I can go for a little road trip over to Picton to hit up the Vic Drive-In for lunch. It's like a reward for getting all my stuff done. I'm here for the chicken nugget giveaway. When is it? You are in the wrong stream. But can you tell me where you find it? Because chicken nuggets are delicious and I would be happy to win chicken nuggets. So, oh. Okay, let's sew these babies in place. I really liked how it looked with them like already sewn, and then like just doing the crisscrossy bit afterwards. Hello from Canada. Anuj? Is that how I say that? Anuj? Anuj? I have no idea. Until I hear somebody pronounce their name, it's pretty much... I have no idea how to pronounce it. Wow, okay. Hide user. Wow, that was so easy. I've deleted Green Eyes Wolf. It may take a second, but I don't tolerate that sort of behavior in my chat. Yes, it's really hard to block people on YouTube, but I can hide him from the channel. So I've done that. His stuff should go away eventually, but yeah. I don't tolerate that shit here. No, they're gone. Good, okay. Because on my Streamlabs, it still shows up, but, yeah. I do not accept bullying, in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it when other people, also do some reporting. It's, I don't know, I feel like it carries more weight, but, yeah, I don't tolerate that shit. Did I sew over this side twice? Yes, I did. I did sew over one side of this. Wow, he was so distracting that oh well, it's just more sturdy is all. No big deal. Yeah. If y'all are regulars here, you know that I don't take bullying or anything like that. No, I don't do nugget giveaways. But when you find the stream that is giving away nuggets, please tell me. Because I would like to go there and get some free nuggets too. And if someone said I did, well, thank you for the people coming to hang out. Maybe leave a super chat while you're here. 'Cause I feel like at that point you just, you know, you've come, you might as well participate. You can also support my, Ko-fi coffee account, you know, for having to put up with this nugget nonsense. You learn quite quick how to deal with, like, weird trolls, bullies, stuff like that on the internet after you've been here for just... And, like, especially if you're fat And on the internet, you have to learn very quickly how to adapt. Oh. Of course they did. I don't know if you're telling the truth or not, but like, I honestly wouldn't put it past them. There seems to be more and more trolls on YouTube. Yeah, you know what the thing is like, YouTube's been around long enough that like, it's an established way to troll people, right? Like, I don't know, like, and you can do stuff like this very easily, you know? Sea Monkey King. So, I'm gonna report, you know, we are going to report it for pornography and sexually explicit, and then we're going to hide user on this channel. Hide user. No? Okay. Getting rid of, it's working, and getting rid of the comments. Alright, so he's gone. I don't understand people. Like, I don't understand who has time for this. Like, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it when people do go and report, because, like, it's actually, when I'm not on YouTube myself, it's really hard to actually block a person. You have to open a separate window, go to their channel, like, go to their about, and then block. Like, it's nearly impossible, and that only blocks them from me. Reporting my stream, not even human. Okay. I genuinely, harassment and bullying, me, report, okay. Alright, yeah, anyways, I don't even have a child. Why are you reporting it for child endangerment? There's not even anyone under 18 in this fucking house. You're wasting my time when I could be working, people. Such a waste of my time. Thank you, Nicole. Honestly, I just, yeah. This is what it's like to be fat on the internet, is, to constantly, you can go ahead and report them all you want. It doesn't help because, like, when you report them, they don't get booted out of the channel. But their account could get taken away when you report them. So, like, that's the good thing. I have to physically go in and, like, hide them or report them, for it to, like, get their messages removed. Skippy, did you have to watch an ad before you came here? Because I had to watch an ad before I could get on my own stream. So I really hope you did, and that I get to partake in all the money that these trolls are bringing me. You use ad block. Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Hide user. you're smart enough for ad block. You know, I don't agree, but anyways, I'm just gonna work, and we were having such a fun time before, and it totally derails like everything when this shit happens. And it doesn't really happen on Twitch. Like, I get a few, but I definitely don't get people. I'm getting rated, dear. Thanks. I didn't know that was possible on YouTube. I thought that was just a Twitch thing. YouTube does nothing. Yeah. I've discovered that YouTube will let somebody I've blocked, okay, and reported become a member of my channel. Like, pay me money every month to get extra content from them. That's how I know YouTube does nothing to protect their creators. But yeah, you are a very cute, small, fat packet. Thanks. But I'm actually not small. Like, I'm 5'9", almost 5'10". No, I don't sell socks. I love socks, though. They're very fun. At least, if y'all are gonna troll me, please use Super Chat. I'm not acknowledging another comment that doesn't come from someone who was here before, i.e. the nice people, unless it's with Super Chat. I just want to do work. I just want to, like, keep working and making the bags and doing the thing and running my business. I am making leather tote bags, actually. We just finished one, but the next one we're making or finishing is this, like, electric purple, and I'm sorry you can't see the color as good as it actually is because it's freaking amazing. But the color doesn't translate very well on webcam, so it looks very cool though, and I'm really excited to put the handles on it now that I have them ready to go. So now I just need to find them and where they were, because I was very dumb and didn't match them up. Oh, okay. I just need to get... Where's my pattern? Oh, my pattern's buried under a bunch of stuff. I don't want to go... Anyway, so we're just gonna match up where this goes based on this one, because yes, that should work. Anyways, okay, get these bag handles where they're supposed to be. mark them. And then we'll put these on here like this. You know what? Maybe this will look pretty cool with the purple and the black. Alright. I'm warming to this. I didn't think it would be as good as like the black on black, but it looks pretty good. I was thinking it would look a little too I don't know, maybe like dated with black and purple, but I am liking it. Okay, let's sew this on. And that I think is going to look really nice. Yeah, I think, well, as long as I'm able to get good photos, sometimes the magic is just not there to get the good photos for product photos. So we'll see how it turns out. But I'm hoping it looks just as good as it does in my mind. You know, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is amazing. And then when I photograph, I'm like, it looks like garbage in a photo. This purple leather is so soft, though. It's like butter. Oh, okay, I'm acknowledging this last one. Okay. I have said this on my Instagram, like I posted it on my Instagram, but last week, a man named Robert, who gave the name of Robert, sent an email to me that quite literally said, "I just found you on YouTube. You're disgusting. I hope you kill yourself." So if that's the same Robbie, I hope you know him encouraging me to kill myself. If I were to actually do that, he would be on the hook for murder. So, yeah. There is some really sick people out there, yes. Yes, I have discovered. Stop being a sheeple. He has a YouTube. Well, I mean... Oh, if you're not going to be kind, at least do a super chat. I may actually read out what you have said if you leave a super chat. Preferably over $100 or more, because, you know, YouTube takes like 70%, so... Yeah. Thanks so much! I would absolutely love to add a moderator. I just don't know anybody who would be willing to do that, like, and be around whenever. But if anybody who's been here the whole time and would like to volunteer for the job, go over to my Instagram and send me a message, because I'm definitely in the business of looking for a moderator at the moment. So, you will be vetted, so if there's any troll here who wants to be a moderator, don't bother. I'll quite literally search through your whole life in order to prove whether you're good or not. I just say Instagram because it's the best way to get a hold of me, and it's where it's easiest to communicate, so... Ow. But if anybody is interested truly in becoming a moderator, message me and we will chat. I love you guys. How is it 8:45 already? Jeez. Time flies when you're being rated, huh? You denied his vlogs, his nuggets. What? Okay. Like I said, if a troll would really like their voice to be heard, I'm happy to read your comment out loud and give proper commentary on it with a super chat. That's where you pay me to put up with your bullshit. So, like I said, if you would like to have your comment read out loud and specifically acknowledged, you will need to super chat. The bigger the super chat, the more dramatic it can be. Amaris Joseph, I have a question. I'm trying to write a business plan, but I'm struggling. Should I keep it to the point or go into super detail and information on my paper? Well, if it's for school, probably the more detail you can give, the better, because, like, you know, more chances to get a better grade. But if it's for you to genuinely use, I would leave room for flexibility in your business plan, because shit happens, but also things change as you get working and get doing things. And if you're doing this in order to, like, apply for a grant or something like that, then give exactly the amount of detail that they require, that they ask for. Like, if they say no more than this many characters, no more than, like, or, like, between, you know, 250 and 500 characters, or 250 and 500 words, like, try to stick within that, and don't give so much detail to them that you will be pigeonholing yourself into a very tight corner of what you can do with that money. Be as vague as you can be without being so vague they don't give you the money. But if it's for yourself and for your future business, just put as much detail as you need to get going, and you can always add more later. Your business plan is not set in stone when you're using it for your own business. I mean, I don't actually have a business plan. I really do want to write one, though, because I think it would give me something to, like, look back on and be like, am I on track? Does this still feel okay? Does this feel like where I want to be? So, yeah. No problem. Always happy to talk business stuff, because I'll be honest, I'm a big nerd about that. never call me Danny ever again. At least not that spelling. Is it a lot? I'm not gonna lie, these like nugget comments are hilarious because like chicken nuggets, well, I'm hoping it's chicken nuggets that are being given away are delicious. I mean, I literally ate popcorn chicken for dinner, so like who wouldn't want to get chicken nuggets? But also, if you're going to harass me and waste your time and mine, the least you could do is give me money. Okay, here's the deal. You want a chicken nugget giveaway? The first person to super chat me $1,000, I will get you chicken nuggets. Yeah? I don't see anybody super chatting me $1,000. Last week, Robbie told me that I should kill myself. He's not my biggest fan. Nuggets are big business. And if you want nuggets from me, you will super chat me $1,000. That's how you win. The first person to do it, I will buy you nuggets. Well, debatable. I'm getting highly entertained out of this. You are still nuggetless. Why don't you go ask Robbie where your fucking nuggets are? You fuck nugget. Trade. You give me $1,000 and I will give you nuggets. And then I never have to see you again, ever. I don't care. Oh my god, this feels like that time that girl was like, oh my god, you like hate my cat on Instagram. She kept telling all of her friends that I denied her cat something. And then they kept messaging me, and they messaged me from like 3 or 4 different accounts on all of my Instagram accounts, and I had 3 or 4 at the time. And then, like, she would leave comments, like, pig noises. Like, if you wrote out what pig noises sounded like, those are the comments that would be typed out on every single post I And this went on for like 2 months. So, yeah, that's kind of what this feels like, except at least it'll stop when I stop streaming. But it's fine. It's just chicken nuggets. And maybe after this, I'm gonna go get in my car and get some nuggets for myself, seeing as you guys have been talking about them so much. Really sounds like a great idea. Thank you. Jen, I tell you, oh, I like your username. That is very fun. I've been okay. Just, you know, keeping my head down, making the things. Wait, are you? No, I am not. Please. Anyway. God, you guys are... Rebecca D, have you got any advice on where to find good quality secondhand materials? So I hit up the thrift store a lot. Like, I go probably once a week when we are able to. Value Village, if you're in Canada, it's called Value Village. If you're in the States, it's called Savers, I think. They have like an entire material section that's just like fabric. And go through there, check stuff out. Don't be afraid to like cut something apart. Also, bed sheets. Discovered a love for like buying flat sheets. The best part about like millennials ruining the flat sheet industry is that there's a ton of unused flat sheets at thrift stores these days. They don't have stains, they've never been used usually, or they're like barely worn at all. And they make really good like large pieces of fabric for you to cut stuff out of. And a lot of like the masks I made this year, all out of bed sheets. I made like a pink gingham mask out of a bed sheet. So, yeah. Then also I have like specific thrift stores that I go to like get leather from because of the way they're organized. Also, I would check out like your independent thrift stores, like the ones that, you know, are maybe not like... I don't go to Salvation Army ever, mostly because I do not like their morals. They're very religion tied, and they also have in their handbook that they don't allow gay people to volunteer or LGBT people to volunteer or be part of the organization. I don't know if this has changed, but like anyone who's ever had that in like their handbook is probably, in like the recent past, is probably not a company I want to deal with. So I don't shop there, but there's a lot of like here in Kingston there's a place called The Good Way. I really like shopping there. I also buy from ThreadUp sometimes if they have a good deal, like discount for stuff, and I will cut it apart. Like, I got a yellow leather skirt, which I've never seen in store, and a silver leather skirt in store. So, or like from them. And while the exchange really sucks for me because I'm in Canada, and the shipping, it's still good because I found something that I would never find in a thrift store. So that's a really good place. Also, tell people, Facebook Marketplace, I found over the pandemic, I've bought some things. Yeah, there's a lot of really good places, but it's about finding the places in your area that are the best ones for you. So you kind of have to like hunt around, but like Value Village, hands down, is like the biggest place I get stuff because it's so gigantic. And I hate to say this because it's so like insensitive, but they're really like stocked up on stuff right now, especially in hotspot areas, because there were so many people who passed away in the pandemic. All their stuff got donated, and now there's just like a bunch of like good furniture, fabric, clothes, things like that. And so it's like, you're like, oh, great, I'm finding all these great things. But then you're like, oh, shit, it's because a bunch of people probably died. Yeah. So, anyways, I just want to get this, like, last handle sewn on, and then we're done with the purple bag, which is super exciting. Tomorrow I guess I'll have to finish up the other ones, but that's okay, because I definitely want to get this one last purple one done. Spinning. Yes, so shop update is Friday. It's Friday. I don't know, whatever day it is. And at 8 p.m. So everything will go live. If you want to get on the email list so you get a notification sooner, you don't have to remember when it is, go to my website. It's just rebelliousclove.com. It should be linked in the description. And you can sign up to the email list in the pop-up or the form at the bottom of the page. And I will send out an email on Friday as a reminder. Just in case. Because, like, there's only one of these electric purple ones, and there's, like, 2 black ones, etc. So, it will be first come, first serve. I should also note that because I use recycled leather and stuff, there are going to be marks and, like, imperfections on the leather, but nothing that, like, impedes how it can be used. Like, it still looks nice. It just is distressed and vintage. Oh, I'll tell you if you super chat me $1,000. Jen, I tell ya, if you super chat me right now $1,000, I will tell you how many nuggets will fit in this purple bag. I don't even really like Tim Hortons. Did I do that right? Oh, yes, I did. You guys are highly distracting, so gotta make sure I'm doing it right. Okay, you got a purple bag waiting for nuggets? Is it your blue balls? Alright, it is done. I'm so excited. The straps are so long, I love it. Okay. 1,000 Canada bucks. That's like $2 US. Exactly. But you have to pay in US dollars on Google with YouTube, so it is in US dollars. You can also tap the Ko-fi coffee button. Also send it through there. I'm nervously eating your storm chips. That's a Canadian thing. Maybe you can just around here. Do you have, or you were scammed? Okay, so it's 9:02. It's 9:02, so that means stream is over. This is your very last chance to send me $1,000 via Super Chat to find out how many nuggets will fit in that damn purple bag. Otherwise, thank you all for hanging out and being idiots. Not all of you, just the ones asking for nuggets. And anyone who asks for a nugget, you can all go to hell.